before we get started, we're going to have Pamela come up, Pinckney, to address council.
Good evening, everyone. I'm glad I'm celebrating my first birthday with you all tomorrow here in Summit County. And I'm thankful that I'm alive to do so. My concerns for your agenda this evening. I'm Pamela Pinckney, and I wear a lot of different titles and hats, but Pamela is sufficient. I'm a plaintiff in the United States courts and Cuyahoga County courts for the matters that you're dealing with this evening. And I'm a presidential candidate in this election because I'd like to see some things done differently and new. My concerns for your agenda items, there's a issue number 40 on the ballot, and I'm in opposition to it because I believe that first responders should be parents, not the government. I said it both on a personal and a professional level because the mother is always overlooked when it comes to calamity, but blamed when it comes to calamity, and always overlooked when it comes to success and victory. And first responders should be moms and dads. We need to be more accountable in legislation to find out where these parents are. They should not be marketed in the prison system. We need to be finding ways to make homes and not halfway houses. We need to find solutions to why people are homeless, why people commit the crimes that they commit. And we need to get to the root of things. And Jesus, when he was doing his work, he cursed the fig tree because it wasn't producing fruit. We don't need to curse families by mass incarceration. We need to find out what the issue is. And it's good that the government is willing to be support and respond to concerns. I currently am standing here today. My son has been being trafficked in jails and prisons since he was stolen from me when he was 5 years old, and he's now 26 years old. And no one reached out to me to see what they can do to help me and what really happened. And if it's happened to me, it's happened to mothers all over this country and all over this world. And it doesn't discount good fathers either. When you have a parent who comes to the government for help, we need your help, not more disaster and more calamity. And I've made multiple efforts to meet with the sheriff as well as the chief of police in Akron, and neither one of them will have a conversation with me. And we need to get past some things. And as I stated, I am against issue 40 because first responders are parents. We don't go through birth losing our shape, our hormones, our diet, and our sleep for the government to take control of our lives. Thank you very much, and I pray that if you have any questions over or concerns, anything I say, that it's not offensive, and you feel free to call me. I'm 330-428-9191. Thank you, and have a good evening.
Thank you,
Okay, at 4:34, I will call the Public Safety Committee to order. First item, 2024-276, a resolution confirming the award by the Board of Control of a renewal, third of four, of a purchase contract with Aramark Correctional Services, LLC, for food services at the jail for a one-year term from 12/1/24 through 11/30/25 in a total amount not to exceed $975,000 for the executive and the sheriff, and declaring an emergency. Mr. Holland?
Good evening, Bill Holland from the Sheriff's Office. This is just a renewal with Aramark. We currently have inmate labor. We have the trustee inmates working in the kitchens, where we're getting the rate with labor. Currently, I think it's around the $1.25.9 per meal. They're still receiving 3 meals a day, a hot lunch, hot dinner, and a bagged breakfast. And Aramark is still offering fresh favorites for inmates to order, and eye care for families of the inmates to order. And the menu is still being certified by nutritionists and dietitians. Excuse me. I'd be happy to answer any questions about the food.
Hi, can you said it's still being certified by nutritionists, or it has been?
No, it continues to be. They certify the menu every, I don't know if it's 3 or 4 weeks, they plan the menu out, and they certify the menus.
Each week? Is that what you said?
I think it's at 4 weeks at a time.
Any other questions? Go ahead.
And what guidelines are the meals certified by?
Well, the nutrition looks it over, and the jail minimum standard states they have to have a certain number of calories per day, and they abide by that. The nutritionists make sure they get whatever the jail minimum standards require.
Are there any other questions? In that case, do I have a motion? Motion by Councilman Schmidt. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you. 2024-277, a resolution authorizing the executive to execute a lease agreement with the City of Greene for the lease of a portion of the first floor of Fire Station Number 2, located at 393 East Turkeyfoot Lake Road, Greene, Ohio 44319, in Council District 8, for $1 per year for a 3-year term for the Sheriff's Office and declaring an emergency.
Good evening, Bill Holland from the Sheriff's Office again. This is the office that we maintain in our Greene District office, our Greene Patrol District office, and we share it with the fire department. It's worked very well over the years. Nothing really new. We did have a separate juvenile diversion office in Greene, but that's no longer necessary. Everything's coming out of that office.
Are there any questions? Mr. Wilhelm?
Bill, this is the one across from the big farm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Any other questions? I have a motion by Councilwoman Walters. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you, Mr. Holland.
Thank you.
2024-278, a resolution confirming the award by the Board of Control of a professional service contract with Children's Hospital Medical Center of Akron, Division of Adolescent Medicine, for physician and medical services in the Juvenile Detention Center for a total amount not to exceed $351,751 for a 1-year term from 1/1/25 through 12/31/25 for the Court of Common Pleas Juvenile Division and declaring an emergency. Mr. Horner?
David Horner, Summit County Juvenile Court. This is the annual contract we bring through for our detention medical services. They have medical assessments and medical treatment of the youth in detention. Children's Hospital has been associated with the court for at least 36 years now. This is an increase of 7.8% over last year, but it provides for physician services at the court, at the detention facility, and 7-day-a-week nursing services.
Do you have any questions? Do I have a motion? Motion by Councilman Wilhite. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. 2024-279, a resolution confirming the award by the Board of Control of a purchase contract with Federal Express Corporation as the best practical source for service of process of documents for the Clerk of Juvenile Court for a total estimated amount not to exceed $165,000 for a 1-year term for the period of 1/1/25 through 12/31/25 for the Court of Common Pleas Juvenile Division and declaring an emergency.
Again, David Horner, Summit County Juvenile Court. Civil Rule 4.1 of the Ohio Rules of Civil Procedure allow the clerk, which in this case is the judge at juvenile court, to utilize the services of a commercial process server, and we are doing the same as the Summit County Clerk of Courts and using Federal Express to do that. It is the same dollar amount as last year's contract, and the fees are generally recovered through court cost.
Any questions? Motion by Councilwoman Walters. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? The
Thank you.
ayes have it. Thank you, Mr. Horner. Thank you. We called to a close at 4:40.
It's probably a record.